All right, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Want to say double honor to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, we will teach well, being a great example to Israel, man, the elect. We want to say peace and blessing to the hopefully elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. That great song. I honor brother and bond to my left.
Allah.
I will just come with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah Shai. Like you see the title on the screen. All right, this is Yahawah's moving, man. This is the Most High moving, man. All right, and it's playing out. All right, exactly how the Lord has spoken it from the beginning. All right, hey, the Lord have already ordained or preordained the kingdom of heaven. All right, to be established. All right, start with our big brother Yahawah Shai, man. There was something that was declared from the beginning, right? But it's gonna be manifest at the end. All right, through what? Through prophecies being revealed. All right, in these last times, man. All right, through who? Through the prophets. All right, the Most High move is beautiful, man, and it's gonna come to the action now, man. You know, it was a little bump and bruise. You had action in the beginning, you know, then you settle on down, but it was action all through the moving. But you know, it got settled down, you know. But guess what? The Lord gonna bring the action, man. All right, and they're gonna set the tone for the next chapter, which is the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, which is gonna be played out on earth. But you got it though, brother. We'll get into it. I hope your brother and sister be edified. You know, later while we lay the law down, man.
That's right. So this is the book of Tobit, chapter 13, starting at verse 1. Then Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing.
Right, he wrote a prayer of rejoicing. Go ahead.
And said, "Blessed be the Most High that liveth forever."
Right, blessed be Yahawah that liveth forever. Going back to what? He the ancient of days, man. The Lord have no time. He have no beginning. He have no ending. All right. So blessed be Yahawah. Go ahead.
That liveth forever, and blessed be his kingdom. For he doth scourge and have mercy.
Right, he scourge and he have mercy. All right, going to scourge and mercy. You see, that make him a balanced power. It said the Lord is a false balance to the Lord is a what? Abomination. All right, our Lord Yahawah is a balanced power, man. So he's scorned. Matter of fact, look into the word scorned. Etymology online. Oh, I can grab it. You hear me? I would
it's SCOURGE.
Yeah, I got you. This is scourge. It's a whiplash. All right, and it says from old French, whip, off, shoelace. In the case of whip, probably for good Galatian word related to bind, bigger or late. That's about it on that. But it said what? A whip.
Yeah.
You see, it said a whip. So the Lord put us through what? Through punishment. Through what? Through our disobedience. So he scourged us for a minute. All right, where it say what did it Isaiah 40 47 to 6, 49 to 6. He said, "I'll rob my people." He polluted his inheritance. Into Isaiah, I think it's Isaiah 40. Right here, it's Isaiah 40, 47 and 6.
All right, come. So this is Isaiah chapter 47, in verse 6. Yep. I was wroth with my people.
Right.
I have polluted mine inheritance.
Right.
And given them into thine hand.
Right. See, given it to who? The enemy hand. And what that was a scorn, because what happened? We was punished. All right, throughout all the captivities, throughout the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Median, the Persians, all right, the Greeks, Roman, and now we're in Rome 2.0. Throughout them captivity, but we were going through scourges, man. All right, we was being punished. Right? But guess what? In this movie, the Lord gonna bring the underdogs what on top. You see, that's what's finna happen. That's the transition of power. That's why he said he gonna set up one that's profitable. So we going into the phase of this, man. All right, like it speaks about a woman in her birth pains. That's what we actually going into, man. Things being set up before the baby come. All right, which is what the kingdom of heaven. You know, what you got it out? Yeah, that's no scorn. But he said he scorns and he what?
He said he scourged and have mercy.
And he have mercy. And we see the Lord have mercy. Why? Because we have been given the truth. Yeah. We have been given the cheat code. We've been given the key to what? To immortality. We have been given the key to salvation, which is what? The truth. That is the mercy. Because without this, what? We won't receive salvation. So the Lord have granted us mercy, man, through the word, through who? Yahawah. You got it on.
It reads, for he does scourge and have mercy.
Right.
He leadeth down to hell and bringeth up again.
Right. So he said he leadeth down to hell and bring it up again. All right. And it's twofold. All right. Because Yahawah, all right, went to the grave. And was he not risen? All right. But guess what? He bring you down to a low condition, which is what he had brought us. He brought us to hell, man. And Jake said that shit all the time. Right. We live in hell. Yep. Time to go to this hellhole. He talking about the workhouse. All right? But guess what the Lord finna do? The Lord finna raise us up, man. All right? He that is last shall be what? First. And he that is first shall be last. We'll read that part again now.
Come. And it reads, he leadeth down to hell.
He leadeth down to hell.
And bring it up again.
And bring it up again, man. Go ahead.
Neither is there any that can avoid his hand.
Right. Why? Because this is the Most High moving. He in control of everything, man. All right. That's why it's a saying, Jake got free will. No, it's plenty of scriptures in the Bible letting you know that you have no free will. Everything is orchestrated by the power of Yahawah. In fact, grab this right quick. Proverbs 16:1. Let them know how everything is orchestrated by the Lord.
This is Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 1. And it reads, the preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord.
You see? Now jump down to verse 9.
A man's heart deceiveth his ways.
Right, the man's heart,
divides his ways.
Right, the man's heart divides his way, means his mind, right? But go ahead.
But the Lord directed his steps.
But the Lord, which is Yahawah, all right, directed your steps. Meaning what? You are programmed. All right, you are programmed to do what the Lord programmed you to do. That's why this so-called white man, he want to come with the charagma, because with that charagma, he can be able to control you. All right, like the Lord control you. Why? Because the devil have a God-like complex, man. He want to be so bad like Yahawah, man. All right, but guess what? He not gonna prevail. All right, because the only one gonna have power with everyone is Yahawah, man. Because he is. He to be, he exists. All right. Oh, you got it out.
So this is in the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 19. This is Romans 9 and 19. And it reads, thou wilt say then unto me, why do he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will?
Oh, one more time.
This is Romans 9 and 19. Thou wilt say then unto me, why do he yet find fault?
Right.
For who have resisted his will?
See, who resisted the Lord's will? You see, because if it was up to these kingdoms, they were a great kingdom, they would have what? They would have lasted forever if it was up to them. Because each kingdom had their pride in them. You know, like I say in Psalms, the 2nd chapter, why do the heathen rage and imagine the vain thing? Because the thing that they imagine is the way their houses shall continue forever. Every kingdom had that type of mind state. that they couldn't be taken down. But guess who? Who in control?
Yeah.
The Lord is in control. You grab that Proverbs
21:1.
Yeah, grab that real quick.
So this is Proverbs chapter 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
You see, the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. The king what? Mind. Go back to the Hebrew word law. It's in the what? Hand of the Lord, man. Which is what? You're just a puppet.
Yep.
You ever seen them shows? You had a puppet on the screen and they controlling your hands or whatever your fingers move, the puppet goes.
Yeah.
You see? That's the power you have by Shemal Shah, man.
That's right.
Oh, you can't explain that. You see? You can't explain the power you have by Shemal Shah, man. You can explain the power of Esau because through the technology we give him from who? The Lord. This nigga didn't create this on his own. But you got it.
This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
Yeah.
As the rivers of water, he turneth it to soever he will.
Right, and it's so beautiful because the king's heart's in the hands of the Lord. Why you think the Edomites doing the things they doing? Because the Lord, what set them up to do that. When we go to put that Proverbs 16:4, all right, that's how you know that the Lord control all things, man. We got a program. You got that real quick?
I did for the Proverbs 16:4.
Yeah.
So this is Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 4. And it reads, the Lord have made all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil.
And we see the wicked for the day of evil, and we see as the days get evil, the horns is being shown, man. All right, letting you know that the Lord have already spoken this, and it's happening. Meaning what? The Lord is in control. This devil wanna come down so hard upon the Israelites, but guess what? He can't. Why? Because it was written. All right, it was written that he can't touch them until a point of time, man. All right, why? Because the Lord said, "Don't nothing move." All right, to what all his set measure be fulfilled, which is what the Lord let you know right there that what he in control. All right, you got it all.
So this is Jeremiah chapter 27 and verse 5, and it reads, I have made the earth, the man, and the beasts that are upon the ground,
right,
by my great power and by my outstretched arm,
right,
and have given it unto whom it seemed meet unto me.
Exactly. You see that? Let you know this the Most High moving. You know, and now we understand where we at in prophecy because the wicked are ruling. You see, because everything the Lord has spoken, all right, from the beginning have came to pass. See, this is the time that we're living in that either came to pass, finna come to pass, or we're in that time. You see? And what? We in a time of what? Prophecy. All right? Things finna start revealing themselves, man. Things finna start to be manifest before our eyes, man. All right? That's why this is the time to get it while the getting is good. All right? We on that long stretch, man. Because ain't no turning back. You got it out.
So this is the book of Daniel, chapter 4 and verse 17.
Right.
This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones.
Yeah.
To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Right, and it's a prime example because this going to who? Nebuchadnezzar. All right? Because Nebuchadnezzar had that proud spirit, that vain thought that his kingdom was gonna rule forever. But what the Lord do? He threw a monkey wrench in it, man. He raised him up to be so proud that he brought him down to nothing. Right. All right, and then set him back on the throne, and then he knew the power of Yahawah Shemal Shah. Yeah. You see that? That's letting you know that the Lord ruled in the kingdom of men because he took him off the throne and then put him back on the throne. You see that? But this what he finna do to Esau. He finna take him off the throne and leave him off forever. Right. Because he did at a point in time took Esau off the throne and put him back on there. But this time he finna be taken off forever and Yahawah Shah, man. All right, finna be sitting on the throne. And this kingdom gonna last forever and forever and forever. You got it out.
This is back in Daniel chapter 4 and verse 17, finishing off. To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruler in the kingdom of men.
Right, see the Most High ruler in the kingdom of men, man. All right, so us doing what we're doing right now. That's why I say ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you. All right, meaning what? The Most High program does through the Spirit, man. All right, he tapped in our Peter gland, you know what I'm saying, and tapped that download. Go ahead.
Ruleth in the kingdom of men and give it to whomsoever he will.
Right, and he finna give it to his son, Yahawah, as was being spoken from the beginning. Right. That was the promise. All right, that Yahawah is gonna rule in the kingdom of heaven, man. But it was a process had to happen. You know, like Elder Yahawah always make the statement. He always say that hey man, there's a shit in my mind, man. I'll read it again. I gotta get it back out.
It says that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
The Most High love controversy. That's right. He loved action. You know, so the controversy is this, man. It had to happen in a certain way. It was written. You know, like you're reading a book. You reading a book or a magazine. You're imagining, you're picturing how the scene went. Right. You know, that's what's going on now, man. But the Lord wrote it in this type of way, but it's playing out like, damn. Because we think about World War III, we know about missiles hitting the jump, but we don't know how they coming. We don't know how they look. We just know they coming. You know what I'm saying? 200 million. Man. We don't know how they gonna come in boxes or box shapes or things like that. But we know. What you gotta do out.
Come and set it up over it the basis of man.
Right, and then the basis of man is who? Esau Edom. You know, go ahead.
So this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16 and verse 13. For thou hast power of life and death.
Right. The Lord have power of what? Life and death, man. Go ahead.
Thou leadest to the gates of hell and bringest up again.
Right.
A man indeed killeth through his malice, and the spirit when it's gone forth return not. Neither the soul receiveth up come again, but it is not possible to escape thine hand.
See, it's not possible. You see that? Meaning what? The Most High control of all things, man. You can't escape the power of Yahawah Shemal Shah. Because you grabbed that Romans 9:19, didn't it? Come. Who have resisted his will? Come on, man. No one, man. And then Jeremiah, Jeremiah 32?
So you got it out. So this is Romans 9 and verses 18. I start there. It says, therefore have he mercy on whom he have mercy.
Right. The Lord said he gonna have mercy on whom he have mercy on. Go ahead.
And whom he will whom he will he harden.
Right.
Verse 19. That will say then unto me, why do he yet find fault? For whom have resisted his will?
Yeah, no one resisted his will, man. You got it.
Verse 20. Nay, but oh man, who are that replies against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus?
Right. You can't. Man. You know, because then you become a proud spirit like Esau. All right, who found no place of repentance, man. You know, want to question the Lord. You know, you can't question Yahawah Shemal Shah. That's why I say that he'll have mercy on whom he will have mercy on. Who you found fault in the Lord, you know, grab that.
That's the Romans 8. This is Romans 8, starting at verse I think this 30. Yeah. This is Romans 8 and verse 30. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he had also called, and whom he called, them he also justified.
You see that? You're talking about who? The elect, man. So the Lord will have mercy on whom he will have mercy on. And who did he have mercy on? He had mercy on Israel. But guess what? It's the elect within the elect. You're talking about who? The 144,000, man. And 1/3. That what ordained and predestined to be delivered, all right, out of what? This hell. Which is those that what? Written in the book of life, man. And it's going and it's playing out exactly how the Lord said it, man. As it was written. It's playing out the same way, letting you know that when it was spoken from the Father to the Son, it's going according to it, man. Letting you know who is in control. You got it out.
Con. And it says, in whom he called, them he also justified.
Yeah.
In whom he justified, them he also glorified.
Ooh.
Jumping to verse 33. Who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? It is the Most High that justifies.
Right. Now, why? Because the Most High is justified. You know? It just said he is justified. Why? Because this is moving, man. He wrote it like this. All right. How you gonna tell the director, nah, man, you're supposed to go like this, and he wrote the movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell the man that wrote the movie how it's supposed to go?
Yeah.
You got it right.
Done. So this is Romans 9 and verse 22. And it reads, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain.
Right? Let the multitude, because the Lord ain't gonna have mercy on them. The mercy is they gonna receive the kingdom of heaven. But guess what? They gotta what? Reserve fire on this side, man. Right. They are preserved for the fire, which is the thermonuclear missiles, along with the chariots. Go ahead.
Which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept in my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
Right. So you got those that was ordained to receive the truth, and you have those that were ordained to be blinded. All right, to fall into destruction. All right, that what the Lord have set up. This is moving. He set it up like that, man. All right, 2/3 of our people should take hold of the fire, and 1/3 to be delivered through the fire. This is the way the Lord set the movie up. All right, we like I say, our thoughts are not his thoughts, neither our way his ways. You see that? Why? Because man going is of the Lord. How then the man can understand his own way? We have no understanding why we prophesy. We just know this is the spirit of Yahawah Shema Shah, man. You know, we didn't was born and then was raised like I'm gonna be a preacher one day. I'm gonna be a teacher one. I'm gonna go. Man. We ain't have that. This is something that the Lord have set up. You see, when it going to Job, get Job. Yep. Job 33. Job 33 I think 15. Yeah, start at 14.
This is Job chapter 33 in verse 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep followed upon men and slumbering upon the bed, God. Then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instructions.
Exactly. Yep. All right. He said he opened up the ears of men and sealed their instructions, with my ears going to your mind. All right. He opened your mind up and he sealed your instruction, mean he give you a duty to do.
Your role.
All right. This is your script. And this how you're gonna play it out. And then what the Lord have done, man. All right, he do that daily. All right, but he done that when we came down upon the earth, because this is what the Lord said under the sun, the place of judgment, and judgment began to play it out of what on earth, man. But you got it out.
I read 16 again. This is Job, chapter 33 and 16. Then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instructions.
Right, and that's what's going on now. That's why I think that was 1 Peter 2. 1 Peter 2:1. He said, by the way of remembrance, he was stirred by pure minds, by the way of remembrance. Why? Because of the slumbering of the bed, man. He sealed out instruction. And the instruction was to turn back to the Heavenly Father. All right. The Lord said, my sheep's going to hear my voice. All right. But remember, it's got to play out in a certain way, man. All right, but guess what? This how it's playing out. It's playing out through the Lord's word, his men hearing his words and getting the understanding and return it back to him. All right, you got it.
Verse 17, that he may withdraw man from his purpose.
Right, because remember, we had different types of goals in life. You know what I'm saying? It's just on a scale of how we was the Lord brought us out of darkness to his marvelous light. You see, because we have men want to be basketball players, lawyers, doctors. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to go to the army. You know what I'm saying? Want to be rappers. Want to be doing this and that. But what the Lord did, he what? Read it again. What the Lord did?
That he may withdraw man from his purpose.
Right, withdraw men from the purpose, because that's what make a man proud, as Esau Edom, because he was able to do everything in his mind which he was programmed to do. All right, remember Esau was programmed to do this wickedness, man, but he got prideful because what? He had not received no punishment. See, so if you don't receive no punishment, what you gonna do? You're gonna continue to do the same thing. Get more prideful, get more bolder, and this is what the devil had became, even to our people. You see? But the Lord, all right, through his men that he have chosen, all right, going to her to be risen up, to turn from their evil ways, all right, and to start prophesying to bring in the house of David, all right, to close up the bridges, all right, for what? The deliverance, right, which is the wedding of Yahawah, man, and the elect. But you keep going. Read that part again.
So this is Job chapter 33 and verse 16. Then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instructions. Verse 17, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man.
Right, and on a lower level, it's just when you wake up in the morning, before you go to sleep, you're like, well, I'm gonna get up in the morning, I'm gonna go wash my car, you know, so I'm pick up my son or my daughter, and shit, I'm trying to take them to the park or something. You get up, it's raining. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And you woke up late.
You woke up late.
Tie flat now.
Why? Because the Lord had to hide their pride from you. Yeah. You see, that's just on a lower level. Mm-hmm. You know? But you got it all out.
Come on. Verse 18. He keepeth back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword.
All right. Yeah, you got it all out.
We read Romans 9. It really it on there.
Yeah. So, Romans 8:33.
Yeah, I just bring it out. So this is Romans.
Where you was at?
Oh, we had already finished them up about Romans 9 and 18.
Okay, we didn't bring out the Romans 8:33 yet.
No, I get it.
All right, yeah, we can end it on that.
Come on. So this is Romans chapter 8 and verse 33. Again, it reads, who shall lay anything to charge of the Most High's elect?
Yeah.
It is the Most High that justifies.
Yeah, we read that. It's the Most High that justifies, man. It's at the end of the day, this is the Most High moving, and this is how he set it up, man. All right? So guess what? He that is just, let him be just still, man. And he that is filthy, let him be filthy still. All the thing we got to do through the spirit and power of Yahawah Shema Shah and continue what he commanded us to do, and then go out to teach. All right? And let prophecy unfold, man. You know? But with that, I hope you brothers and sisters edified. Once again, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahawah, Yahawah, Yahawah.
I want to say double honor to our elders and peace and blessing. I hope the next time. Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball. Hey, Barak Ha'akim, man.
Barak Ha'akim.
Hey, DTA, baby.
DTA.